like,
because you have no control.
For the most part, though, but I was like, you know, where is Pep with the fire? She's really taken to this, and I understand that you take your children to school. Yes. You're a school mom.
Yeah.
I forgot who told me that. Somebody who might be in your area or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I have the nanny for the mornings that I can't go, but,
yeah.
you know.
You don't want to look like the crazy mom a lot, so then you take him to school yourself.
Yeah, my son comes, you know, he like tone it down because, you know, we do the fur and the thing and the glasses.
Yes,
he's
of course.
Like, please, did you have to wear the fur today?
Yes, because you're on your way to an audition or something, and you have to look like Pep.
Yes, I feel like Pep.
Not Miss James, right? Miss Denton, excuse me. You have
Miss Denton.
Yeah, you know, but sometimes you have to stop at the school because you're on your way to a career thing.
I like both. I'm Pep all the way. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Like you, right?
Yeah. Well, but my son likes it. Mm-hmm. You know, if anything, he says, you know, why are you wearing, you know, your school wig? And I'm like, because I'm going to the school. Well, can't you wear, you know, one of the longer wigs? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to a show place. Mommy, why are you wearing Keds? Because I'm going to the school.
Right. You can't do the 4-inch
heels. Yeah. You know.
I'll wait till he gets older and his friends start talking about banging mommy.
You see,
he'll start telling you to tone it down.
My son is 18.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's a little different
it's a lot different. You're a hot mom.
And the boys are always at my house. Oh. My son and all his friends.
Yeah. Somebody's trying to score.
Can you know?
With Mommy Peppa.
Can you leave your hair in the drawer? Do you have a wig or a weave on?
It's a wig.
Yeah, because the thing about the wigs is...
I saw my wig. It's not I don't...
You don't do weaves anymore?
No.
Yeah.
My side's not as healthy
Mine too.
as they were before.
Yeah.
And I can't cover it.
Because I was going to tell you, when you entertain your son and the boys at home, the easiest thing to do is leave your wig in the drawer and just walk around in natural hair.
Oh, my God.
That takes all the sex appeal out of the entire situation.
It sure would.
I'll be like, when my boy has his friends over, or when Charlemagne is over, or somebody, the wigs are in the drawer. Oh, please. Yes, I will walk snatch bald in a minute.
Wow.
Just let's take all of the sexuality out of this whole situation. You know?
I'm not there yet. I would love to be there one day. I'm like, I'm like this with the pressed powder every time.
Yes.
Like, before I even leave the room.
I'm just getting to the point where I can go to the gym with no makeup.
Really?
Like, today's a gym day, please. But I do have on my gym wig. This is my gym wig. This is my gym
wig.
You
just put that in the bun and tie it up in the back.
I sweat on it because it's gym hair. It's
right.
not gonna do you know.
And you can still have the bang.
Yes, exactly. So now look. So are you in love? Peppa's here, everybody, from Salt-N-Pepa. She's got a new book out. I'm sorry. Okay, it's Sandy Denton, and it's called Let's Talk About Pep. Are you in love now?
No, I don't even have a friend yet.
When's the last time you had sex?
3 years ago. I swear. I'm so open with that I wouldn't lie. I really wouldn't lie about that. 3 years ago.
Well, but I mean, you can still be you can still be a sexual.
I throw those away.
You can still be a sexual woman. But what I try to tell some of the young girls is that sex is overrated. It really screws up your life, and it has you focusing on things that you shouldn't be focused on. And the world, the media, will have everybody thinking that everybody is just getting so sexed up that you feel crazy if you're not having sex.
If you're not having, and this is a big thing, you see, is what you're saying, because this is, I'm just saying, like, you hear someone that hasn't had sex in years, you're like, are you serious?
Yeah, but you want to know what? You're a good example of saying that, because you actually look like you still care about yourself, sexually speaking.
I do.
There are a lot of men and women, Charlemagne and Pep, I'm sure you can agree. When a woman a lot of times says that she hasn't had sex in years, she looks the part.
She looks like Star Jones.
Well, stop. But no. Pep, you look like you're getting it. If you know what I'm saying. And I think you do.
Yeah, because there's definitely people that want to give it to her.
All right, so look, are you and... Oh,
brother.
There's Charlemagne, international pimp. Leave him alone.
It's cute.
How old are you now? I'm sorry, I just turned 44. I'm like open with it, so I don't mind. Are you over 40?
I wish
You're not open with that yet?
And you know what's so funny? Why I'm not? Okay. I've always, my mom. So this is a thing before the industry.
Yes.
You know how the industry is.
Yes.
But even as a teenager, my mom always said, never tell your age. Never tell your age. That's how, I don't know why, but she always says, never tell your age.
Was your mom as wanton as you when she was your age?
Yeah, my mom is still partying and hanging out, and
Yes.
you know.
But you can party and hang out, but I mean, you know, then there's, oh hell. But the point is, are you 40? Are you over 40?
Oh, wait a minute.
How many years younger than me are you? Oh. Sorry. Okay, all right,
So you'd have been the oldest in the group, Wendy?
Yes,
You know Wendy could have been Salt-N-Pepa's DJ at one point.
She knows. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite stories, but I said I wasn't going to go through that.
It's in the book.
It was.
I put it in there.
And I don't want to talk about thank you for being in the movie either, because there are other things that I want to talk with you about.
Right.
But you know, I couldn't have worn those shoot shorts. Not ever. Not ever.
I've seen you in some little shorts, though.
But not back then. You know, I've gotten surgical eyes, so now, like, my stomach is still hard and my boobs. Like, I don't have to wear a bra. I just do it because I don't want to offend the room.
Right.
Are yours under the muscle or over? Mine are under. So mine's still, like, mine's still sit up. I could just do this right here. Look, I'm showing her the boob trick. Look. Can you do that? Nope.
See?
Yeah, move them. Can you move them? Oh, yours are over the muscle. Yeah. Silicone? Saline. Your son, damn it, Junior, go somewhere. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. Is Salt-N-Pepa broken up?
No, not anymore. Did you see me going crazy?
Yeah.
You know, but no, actually, at this point in our lives together,
Yes.
it's better than ever. It's so amazing, and we went through it. We went through it. I mean, I explained a lot of things and how I dealt with it more intense in the book, but at this point right now, I got Salt back. Salt is full out, ready to work. We just came from Detroit doing a show. She's ready to go to Europe. She's, you know, we're working on a lot of things. We're back in the studio.
She's still married to her husband?
Yes.
And
strong.
And then she has the children too. Both of you all have,
Yes.
you know, very strong home lives.
She's the real soccer mom. She's really.
So, but all mothers need a reprieve, and certainly touring.
Yeah.
That's a nice excuse, you know, to be out and about. Well, so let's talk about more TV. I want to know what happened to the Salt-N-Pepa sitcom. I want to know what happened.
Well, that's what we are pursuing. We're working on that now. You mean from before?
Yes.
Right, but Salt wasn't ready before. She wasn't ready to go back out, you know, and that was the reason why, you know, a lot of things. We got a lot of offers, and we were very blessed with that because offers constantly came in for us. I mean, shows and scripts and, you know, just things that came in, and then the sitcom, but she wasn't ready. But now, that's what we have a writer right now that we're working with, and we're actually going to do our pitch in L.A., so
you guys are going to play yourselves.
Yes.
Because I see it like a cross between the Eve show and Living Single, except modernized.
Yes, and very Laverne and Shirley we are, though. We're very opposite, you know. And on our show, one of our highest ratings is when I moved in with her and,
I love
you know,
that
upset her whole life and turned it upside down. People love that.
And put that naked picture in the window. And then you went and shopped for a bachelorette pad in Manhattan.
Yes. Yes.
Now, was that a part of the show? Do you have that bachelorette pad?
I just leased it for a while.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And then the sex wasn't adding up to the amount of rent you were paying.
Exactly.
So you decided-
Right. I wouldn't need that. Now, if I had that, some action like that.
Yeah.
What?
I know,
Because I had a great deal on it.
Yeah.
It was a really good deal.
But there's no point in having a place like that.
I thought about that, too.
Or taking birth control if the sex is not going to add up to what you put out.
I was on depot. I got off. I'm like,
Yeah.
didn't need to go through it.
Yeah. Did your periods come back in full?
Yes.
Are they
but
shorter?
when I first started, it was like 3 months, though.
Really?
Yeah. And then it comes every 6 months for a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your nails look nice.
Thank you.
Oh, your nails look really nice.
Thank you.
So who are your very, very good celebrity girlfriends outside of Salt?
Celebrity girlfriends. Missy and I are cool.
Yeah.
We're good friends.
Have you ever been with another woman? Oh, I forgot.
No,
Damn it.
no,
Okay.
I haven't.
I'm sorry.
I've hung with them, but no.
Yeah.
In Wendy's words.
How you doing?
How you doing?
And what is this that I understand? Damn, I could sit and talk with you forever.
I know.
Now look, you could have prevented somebody from getting hurt. Oh, Lisa Left Eye, the late dearly departed, from burning down Andre Rison's house. What were you up there in her ear with Hennessy on your breath talking about burn it down, girl?
No, that's not how it went.
Okay, tell us how it went.
She thought something was going on with Andre and I. This is from what I understand. Because we used to do the NFL Monday night football, and I swear nothing.
Nothing ever happened.
And when I swear, I would never
She
lie.
confronted you?
No.
Okay.
He actually told me about this. This is what happened. For some reason, like I said, we did the NFL thing. We was doing Monday Night Football, so we were friends because we would do commercials and blah, blah, blah.
Speaking of commercials, I'm sorry, we have to take another break. But I need you to come back in here.
Okay.
Just one more break.
Got you, boo.
Okay. Thank you. There she goes. She's walking out. She's got a Fendi bag on.
Take the headphones off.
Yes, take your headphones off. Is that a collector's bag from the season, or are you over collecting bags because you realize it's a real racket that they try to get us girls swallowed into?
I'm not into that.
Yeah. I've resigned myself from it. How long have you had that bag? That's a nice bag, a workhorse. Too long ago. You're not into it. 5 months ago. All right. Well, now keep on walking. You look rich. Yeah, you look good. I love to see like people from back in the day, like from my era, that don't look broke down.
Yeah, she look good.
It just reminds me how close to broke down, we all could have been. LL Cool J, he looks great. Puffy still looks great. What you call me? Tramp. What you call me? Look at her, tongue out and hips popping, and you call yourself chaste for 3 years. November 9th, 1967. This show is a mother-father.
What year is that? What that mean? That means something?
Shh. Isn't that your birthday?
No.
Oh, see? Now, you think you know so much over there on the text with your damn Wikipedia. She told you she's 24. Hey, do you have still beef with Mary J. Blige? What does that stand?
No, we never had beef. That's the funny thing.
Okay.
She said, no, you know what? For so many years, people thought that. I don't know why, but this went way back with, I guess her and Tretch was cool, and people thought that I assumed that they were messing around, and I stepped to her. No. And she mentioned it to me.
Oh,
she said, people thinking that me and you beefed, and I was like, I know.
What the heck year was this? I've been around since forever. I don't even, God, I was in such a fog earlier in my career, though. What year was this?
Wow, look at that ring.
10 years, 14 years. Together, 10 years married. Look,
beautiful.
Do you remember when you and Salt used to have the billiard parties on Tuesday nights?
Yes.
I remember one time I was in there and I got so sick. This is back when we weren't drinking champagne, we were drinking Heineken and dressing like tomboys.
Right.
I got so sick at your pool party, your billiard party, that I turned around. I told my Skeletor, who was my intern at the time, I said, stand right there and block. And I earled all over the carpet.
Are you serious?
It was a pool hall, though. It was a pool hall. Everybody was there. It was when hip-hop was relatively safe.
It was nice.
Remember that? Remember that?
You could do that.
Yeah.
That's my thing, though. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah. So, now, in your book, there's a man who you refer to as Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Who physically abused you for years, and even in one instance allegedly raped you.
Okay.
Wow. You'll have to pick up the book, everybody.
Right.
Can we just leave it at that, or do you want to talk about it?
No, pick it.
Okay, pick up the book. The book is called Let's Talk About Pep. See, I've grown up, Pep.
Yes,
I know how to bring things up and then leave them alone.
Wow.
I am the new face of daytime TV on Fox.
I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
I seen that. I was
Thank you.
I watched every episode. I was like, you did.
I've grown
you
up.
have. You really have.
And do you realize that it'd be perfect for Salt-N-Pepa to not just come on the Wendy Williams show when I come back in July, because they sell TV a year in advance, but also to perform and sit and talk.
I would love it.
All right, see how I've grown up, though?
Yes.
I'm going to leave that alone. But I will say, pick up that book. Let's talk about Pep.
Yes.
Okay. In your book, you also say that when you watched the Salt-N-Pepa show on VH1, you didn't like what you saw. What didn't you like about yourself? And what have you changed?
Well, I was just, I think I was talking about.
Oh, your nose.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Was that.
Honestly, me and Charlemagne were saying, your nose doesn't look in person like it does on TV.
TV, it looks kind of crazy.
Yeah, it looks much more surgicalized.
On TV.
Yeah.
Well, is it from before because I just had it, you think?
Well, when did you have it redone?
Last summer. And pictures that you probably scene because I've done. The problem was I had to do all this press.
Yeah.
Right after.
It was real pinched before.
What?
They had to put a little bit of fat. Would they take some fat from your behind or from your from
they
your
just
upper
cut
arms?
and they just tapered.
Oh.
I didn't do any. I just didn't like the flare.
How many nose jobs have you had?
This is it.
Oh, just the one.
I'm very facial. Like I got facial expressions, so I'm always making faces. So this part used to move a lot to me.
But then this is the nose. It looks a lot different on TV. This is the nose.
This is it.
That's it, Charlemagne.
This is it. Just
do you Jolene your eyebrows? I do.
Do what?
Jolene, do you like your eyebrows with Jolene?
No.
You don't?
But this is pencil.
No, not me. I'd be putting that Jolene on for a full episode of Millionaires Club on Bravo. You know that show?
The Jolene is the bleach.
Yes, honey. Bleach my eyebrows. I was just asking you. They look beautiful.
Yeah, I just penciled it in.
Yeah, no, they look good. All right. Now, you also talked in your book about your father's death when you were a teen. And after he passed, you talked about how you missed him and you began looking for your father in different men to help you heal.
Right.
Pick up the book.
Yeah. But, my story stems from that,
Yeah.
and it's so much in the book. It's like, I talk about how you end up calling guys daddy.
I was just going to ask you that. Oh, I could never get that. Oh,
I was that person,
Yeah, daddy. Yeah, daddy.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing.
That's not a good
It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing because it's not your father. And it's not. And a lot of us maybe had their father absent, in their life or something,
Yeah.
And I was looking for that.
Yeah.
I was very vulnerable like that, and
Well, stepdaddy don't sound as sexy as daddy in the bedroom. Like if you're wanting it.
Oh, shut the hell up, Charlotte.
it's hard to go in because it is in a book, and I do tell the story and how I got to that point. And
look, where are you going? Where are you going today? Because you look really done. Your hair, the quality of the hair and the texture is beautiful.
Thank you. I roller set it myself.
You're a beauty girl. I saw you on the show. I know you know how to
roller set myself.
And you sleep with the sponge rollers in your hair? No wonder why you're not getting any sex. What the hell, Pep?
No, I don't sleep. Are you crazy? No.
What do you...
Pin curl and little
a head tie?
Head thing, not the net. To
you
keep
sleeping all that at night?
By myself. Now I can. But before, I get up a little hour early and everything is out. But this all happened once he goes to sleep and before he gets up.
And I could picture you loving young men.
I was on a mission, I was on a kick with that before.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I never had an older man. How about that? In my life.
Really?
In my life.
But you have a young spirit.
I know. I've never had an older man.
Would you like to get married again?
I could.
Of course.
Yeah.
I could.
Do you date white men?
I haven't, but I'm open. I'm grown now. I'm on my grown.
Yes.
That's I just did a job for you. I'm on my grown right now,
Yeah.
So I'm open. I've never had that experience. But I will. I could.
Yeah. Well, look at you. I just... Pep is doing a book signing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be tomorrow.
Tomorrow at
the Virgin Megastore at 6 p.m. Go by and pick up a copy of her book. Let's talk about Pep. This is a rap legend.
And can I just say also, when you pick up the book, let's talk about it on letstalkaboutpep.com. Hit me up and let's chat about it and tell me what you think.
Will you be honest?
Yes.
All right. Make sure you read that book from page to page.
To talk about it, so you tell me your views on it, what you thought.
No, if they ask you a question, will you answer back?
I told a lot in that book,
Yeah.
I really did. I went all out.
I can't even find my copy. It's around here someplace.
I really did. So
you and Faith, you all are. I have Facebook is on my night table, but I want to read your book.
Please
also.
read.
No, I'm going to read it. Because I want to know.
Right, you'll know everything.
You ever sleep with one of the kids of the plays?
Kid and play? Mm-hmm. No.
How they do it? All right. You still cool with Herbie?
I haven't seen Herbie in a long time.
Does he owe you money? Oh, well, pick up the book. Let's talk about Pep in stores now.